Cam, hope your offseason's going well. If you haven't heard about Cameo, you're living under a rock now. It seems like everybody's joined it. You're the latest to join it, but joining it for a good cause. How did this idea kind of come to fruition?
Yeah, before I start, those videos got me pretty jacked up.
Soon enough.
Yeah, no, I hope so. No, you know what? Jared Gladstone with the Athlete Assist, he's been helping me out with some marketing and some branding stuff. And obviously with one of the most, I guess, well-off, important places that is kind of struggling right now is our bar. And our bar is right next to the rink where a lot of fans go before and after the games to, have a couple beers and enjoy the game or the victory or whatnot. And this is kind of how it started. And yeah, so decided to kind of hop on Cameo, and 100% of the proceeds that I get will be going to local businesses and restaurants that need a little bit of a boost.
I love that. Coming full circle as players knowing that, hey, listen, we're on the road. These guys are going there watching and cheering us on. So credit to you, and a great idea there. Has there been any strange requests?
See, he's getting Cameo requests
right now. There you go. How has it been? Like, I'm kind of new to that. We were talking about it before we interviewed you. Is there been some really unique requests on some of these? Are they all pretty standard, or give us some dialogue on how different ones have shaped out?
They've been pretty standard. A lot of happy birthdays and, happy Thanksgiving or Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Obviously, a lot of CBJ fans and Cam Atkinson fans, which is awesome. Always thank them for the support. I only got a couple kind of weird ones where they asked me to tell a joke on the spot. I don't have any dad jokes, but that kind of threw me off a little bit. But, it's a great way to interact with fans. Fans don't really get to know some of their favorite athletes or celebrities other than what they actually do. So, without them, we wouldn't be playing the game that we love on a daily basis. So any way to kind of interact with the fans, I think that's very, very important.
Oh, we love what you're doing. Have the teammates kind of, jumped on the bandwagon? Is Torts on Cameo right now? How's the whole thing kind of coming together out there, and how much money are you guys raising for the local businesses and restaurants?
Torts should be on Cameo. He'd be making a lot more money. I think a lot of pep talks would be going his way. But, the only one that's really kind of messed around was Foligno, of course. He always has to pipe in whatever I do. And he bought the Cameo and wanted me to give him a pep talk. Just said he's been struggling with his kids and his wife's on him all day, and I need a pep talk. And so I put my mask on, and I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but, I started kind of pretending I was talking, but I was, going like, and I was trying to, obviously with my mask, you can tell that I was even trying to talk, but he was like, that was the worst $70 I've ever spent. I said, the money's going to a great cause, so thank you for the support, Nikki.
Well, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you talk to your marketer and you get that where you're trash talking your teammates, I'll double down and pay to watch the Cameo of that as well. And you can create a whole another realm of this. But you mentioned about watching those videos before this started. Does it seem like hockey for you was played so long ago? I mean, where are you at in your training, your mindset, the uncertainty still? I mean, where are you at with this?
Yeah, I mean, luckily we were one of the teams that was able to play in the playoffs. So I can only imagine what the guys that, didn't make playoffs were going through right now. For me, I really didn't take that much time off. I took a week off after we got eliminated to go back to Connecticut and see my family, and then got right back into kind of weight training, not so much skating for about a month. But obviously with my hockey training facility, the battered hockey training facility, I'm up there all the time, kind of jumping on the ice, messing around with kids. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot of guys back now, and we're pushing each other and just trying to stay motivated. It's been kind of radio silent on both ends. So doing as much as we can to kind of stay hungry and compete, ready. Just want to be ready for when we actually do start.
And compete's a good word, because you guys always seem to compete. And I don't know if that's a trickle-down effect from your coach or whatnot, but the conversation going into last year was write Columbus off. I mean, look at the departures that they had with Bob and Panarin and Duchesne. You name it. everybody wrote you off. And what do you guys do? You come out and you just grind away, you make the playoffs, and you make some serious noise. Not the same exodus this offseason. If anything, you guys add a couple of pieces in. What are your expectations for this team and how the roster's kind of shaping up?
Yeah, you know what, for me, that's how my mindset has always been, playing with a chip on my shoulder, and that's how we kind of approached it every single year. No matter who we have in the lineup, it seems like everyone writes us off, and you can go either two ways. And I think a great thing with what Torts has instilled in us is just using that as motivation to prove people wrong. I think that's the most important thing. And obviously adding, Domi, Koivu, Griggs, obviously everyone's kind of gotten older, Jonesy and Z and whatnot. We had a lot of leadership and veteran players to a pretty relatively young core too, young group of guys. So no, I'm definitely excited. I think everyone's excited, just to get going and to start competing with each other and against other opponents and just going to battle with your teammates.
Well, like you said at the beginning, we miss seeing those highlights as well. So hopefully sooner rather than later, we see you and your teammates back on the ice. And if we do miss seeing you, we're just going to book that $70 cameo, and maybe you'll get the weirdest request you've gotten so far
get one now,
from the NHL Network. Yeah, maybe can we charge it
Hey,
to the
Robert,
tap?
if you need a little pep talk, I got you, buddy. I got you.
Hey, you know what? I might have to.
He was saying he's signing up tonight, Mike Rupp, and he's going to charge 50 cents, and he's just going to work 24 hours a day.
That's all I'm going to do from here till New Year. Just pump out 50-cent cameos.
Camp, thanks so much for the time. Keep up the great work. Great thing you're doing there in the city and municipality of Columbus out there.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.